been a while since I've had a smooth early morning of detecting. I think that's where my signal was. I think. And it's at 82. It's funny. Take my eyes off of it once and it goes away. And the ground is like concrete. I got this cup of coffee song in my head. I don't know if you heard it. I need to go get my hand digger because I don't want to mangle this grass. Well, I got it. It was a piece of aluminum, good signal, but I got this. So I don't do as much damage. This is a nice little lawn. 81. Might be the first coin to replace the POW that we turned in. I kind of regret doing that because it was such a nice dirty pile of coins. I gotta get my digging fingers going this morning because it's early and I like being out before the world wakes up. There's a standard issue library. We will harvest. $74. I have found several rings in this field. I think maybe one was silver, the rest were toys. Which is okay. A ring is a ring. Because most people don't sell what they find metal detecting anyway, so fun is fun, right? Like, that's fun. That is a medical soda cap. Yeah, Dr. Pepper. Another 75. Not sure what the possibilities of finding two medicals in a row are, but it could be good. No. That is a 75 library. How is that even possible? Wish I harvest. 55 to 57. This has to be a toy ring. Yeah, slightly dust the palette. Sneaky little fella. Oh wait, it's over there. It works. Ooh, yeah, here it is. This is one of those wait for it moments, right? Oh goodness. It is a ring, pull tab ring. '80s are always fun. They're fun because they're always brown they're always brown dimes. There's a layer of gravel not far beneath the surface, right here. Somebody buried that one deep. Told you. That is a brown dime. So we're going to add 2 in a library to the start of a new long and prosperous hole digging career. This is an absolutely solid 86. You know, I got up, this is going to be a standard case quarter, I believe. I got up early this morning. I was watching Uncle Martin. He got some pretty cool viewer mail. He got some coins from England and some other places. And he also found a nice silver ring. I told him on his channel it was mine. I didn't know if he believed that or not. Ooh, glad it wasn't as deep as I thought it was going to be. How did I miss it by that far? What I wanted to do is just fall out of the hole into my hands. It's not working. This is horrific plugulation. Tell I'm off my game a little bit. One of the bonuses of finding a standard issue case is the quarter game. I'm not going to give a lot away. This is a 1980. Funny story. In 1980, I was playing right here. What playground were you playing on in 1980? This could actually be my case quarter. Actually, I don't think I owned any currency this large in 80. That's awesome. So what playground were you playing on in 1980 if you were playing? Where was your favorite place to go in 1980? Let me think about 1980. What was going on in 80? I ain't got a clue. I mean, I'm thinking as I replicate 1980. I don't know. Okay, your favorite place to go in 1980. I didn't record the immense amount of work that goes into harvesting a nickel. Because, you know, it's funny, my bride said, and if y'all remember, how many nickels were in that massive pile of coins that took me 5 years to pull out of the ground or out of a city creek one at a time? I even forgot the sentence I just said. See, I've been watching too much Martin. And when Uncle Martin doesn't finish a sentence, it's genetic. And I do the same thing. So that massive pile of coins, there were maybe 2 nickels. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Because after a while you get, as much as I hate to say it, you can only dig so many pull tabs. As awesome as they are. And they're in the 50 to 60 range. And if you're not on a spot where you're digging serious relics, you're not going to dig every 50 to 60 at a playground or a park, because it's going to be a pull tab. So therefore, I don't harvest many nickels. There was a point to that whole story, but it really doesn't matter. 71 to 73. I know you can't see the screen sometimes when I show you. I just want you to see. I guess you know the shape of 71 to 73, but the point of that story was sometimes I do a hole like this because it unfolds it, and it's easier to wrap it back than digging a massive plug. Plugulation integrity is a must, but look at that beauty. Just a piece of metal or somebody's cardigan. An old one that's left under the bed. '86, '87. We're about to play the quarter game again. Hoop, there it is. This is a little more modern one. It's got a state on it. Let's get it cleaned up a little more. It's Utah. I've never been to Utah. Have you ever been to Utah? If you went to Utah, what were you doing there? What is there to do in Utah? You know, that's one place I've never looked up and said, hey, I think I want to take a vacation to Utah. But I guess a lot of people don't take vacations to Alabama unless they go to the beach or something. But Utah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what's in Utah. I don't know much about astronomy. This is another 50s to 60. The odd thing about that nickel a minute ago, they usually ring up 51 or 52 on the absolute dot. But that one I dug a minute ago was a 55. Which is the reason, one of the main reasons I didn't show you the extensive amount of research and work that goes into getting it out of a piece of dirt. But another thing the 50s could be is a gold ring. I saw it right there. And it could also be a piece of trash. So we'll harvest the trash, repopulate the earthen cavity, slightly dust it off, and press on. This is a deeper, this is a 81. Nothing more, nothing less. This is going to be a dime. But one never knows unless another one is there to harvest. Yeah, the weird thing about it is this dime has been in the ground so long it looks like a library. We'll harvest it nonetheless. This next 58 to 61 is an eraser off the pencil. The interesting thing about these, they last longer than plastic straws. Look at that eraser. I could probably dry it off and still change the grades on my report card. Nobody ever knew the difference. 80 to 81. I'm not even gonna guess. Towards the end of last year, I made a rule. If you guess what it is, or if you try to guess what it is and you're wrong, you have to put it back. I left a lot of metal in the ground thinking it was gold coins. So I'm not even going to do it on this hole. This was a the sound was a 50s. I could have a little better plugulation on these, but this is an unused spot now, so there's something in there. My Randolph Relic recovery machine promised there's something in here. We better do a sweep of the premises again. I'm getting not a single number. How's it even possible? We're having some issues here with our devices. I don't always like to blame the Randolph Relic recovery tool, but I'm about to. It's out. How in the world? Oh wait, that was a different hole. This one was an 81 or 82. That's right, because I said we're not going to guess what it is, because I want to keep it. This is a brown dime. They didn't make many of the brown ones, so we better harvest. 47 to 51. This is absolutely 100% going to be a ring. One of the problems when you don't completely plugulate and you just pop it up, it flies back up in your face. Like if you pop a root. Pop a Root's the name of a song from the 60s, before I was born. There it is, 47 to 51. This is going to be the start of a new thing for me. I'm harvesting nickels from now on. Another 44 to 51. What's the odds? Of harvesting another lovely, ooh, there it is. That could be made of nickel. We're gonna keep it. You have a bad day if you swallowed that, so I'm not gonna put that in my mouth. $68 to $71 are the numbers on the at gold. On a recent metal detecting video that I did, I used the at Pro. I like it, but I'm so used to the sounds of the Randolph Relic recovery gold that the at Pro had me thinking it wasn't working at times, although it worked great. I forgot what the number is in here. 68 to 70s. There it is. You know what that is? Hang on. That is a zipper thingy, I think. I can't see. I think it is. We'll clean it up next year. 81 to 82. You gonna play hard to get, huh? You better watch out. I got a mosquito harvesting some liquids from my face right now. Go ahead and get your fill, little fella. This is pretty sandy soil in here, in this particular area. Martin's told me 50 times. Use the land and sea I sent you. I know you say that. I guess the reason I don't sometimes, the sound is a little crunchy to me and it throws me off. That is a standard issue library, but I have it in the wagon. I don't know why all these coins are so muddy. It's interesting too. Here's a baby grub in every hole. It's like a box of chocolates. 75, 76. As I was looking that way, I noticed there's somebody's shadow over there on the left. You see it on the screen? I'm gonna hold my detector up in the air and see if they do the same thing. They're waving back at me. So it may be time to go. I'm gonna do a show and tell at the end of this video too. I don't usually do that, because you guys know what coins look like. Now that's true. I find some of the world's most unique ones, but check that out. The root structure on there, along with the inner clover and the weed in the bottom, is just really impressive. But that's not what we're here for. Horticulture's next month. It's nice. 50 to 60. In 3 years, roughly 3 years, I'm gonna do a video that tells you who I am, where I'm from, what I do, other than harvest incredible relics out of the dirt. I still, for the life of me, don't understand why so many people over time would stop and bury stuff like this. And then there's people like me who just get a thrill out of digging it up. I mean, when I get done with something like that, I'll throw it in the trash or something, but people actually take the time and bury it for me, and I appreciate that. $75, you want to guess what it is? You ever get a good signal and it's so good, and you do this, you think, I'm gonna leave that for the next person, and you just go on? I don't either. There's a lot involved in burying things. So I don't want to offend the people who took the time to bury it for me by just ignoring it. It'd be like going to an Easter egg hunt and all the kids say, I'm good. I'm gonna pass today. That is a standard issue library. It just looks like a little round piece of dirt in my hand, doesn't it? Oh, but you wait for the show and tell.